Bam, first cast. Should I go back and load the boat? What happens when you catch one in the first cast? First place you stop in the first cast. That means you get to net him even when he came off in the net. That's why I net them, guys, especially the nicer ones. Y'all have heard me say that a lot. Oh, he is a nice one. Bam, look at that. Bass breaking right there. I'm on the river end, guys. I fished the river end last weekend. That's what I do in the summertime once it gets hot. That's a nice fish. That fish, I don't think he's 12. I think he's 11 7/8. All right, let me get calmed down here. Dang, whew. I caught a bunch of small ones yesterday. All right, this is that new color. This is the light one though. Now, yesterday, I fished the medium color one. Yesterday evening, I worked yesterday, guys. I didn't get out. Won't catch one on that cast. I didn't get under the dock. Yesterday evening, I got home about 3 o'clock. Actually, probably was earlier than that. I done some stuff on the computer. I always got computer work, guys. Look at that. This was actually the third cast. Bam. I got 4-pound test on this rod. I ain't scared to flip them. I just don't want to lose them. Daggone it. I hate that. I dropped 2 yesterday. They get to flopping in your hand and they can be hard to hold on to, can't they? He's about 10. Still a nice one. I hate dropping them on that carpet because I know it takes the slime off of them. I done caught the big ones now, little ones left under here. Alright guys, I took a few more casts there. I caught one the first cast, the second cast, y'all all seen I didn't get it under the dock. You gotta get back under there. I caught one the third cast and then I was on the front after that. I had to come back around to the side, I can't get back there to them. If you don't, they went back way back under the dock. I don't even see them now. That's one thing live scope helps you can see where they're at. Once I find them, I usually don't check it. That's what I'm doing now. I usually don't check it. But I'll go back once in a while if they quit on me and go like, oh, they still there? And sometimes they're gone. All right, look, ain't but a couple. One there. I don't know what that is. It might have went on, guys. Bam, found another one. He was back to the right side, but yeah, some of them have left. I think the big ones that was here when I started, they're gone. It wouldn't be like 6 of them. I've said this before. I know sometimes I say things, and I say that because y'all are like, damn, she done said that. In another video, he's probably 10 inches. Is these big crappie on this lake what I've noticed, and I've heard other people say this too, on their lakes, they don't hang in big schools. 10's probably, that's a big school for big fish. Most time they're in smaller schools. And most of the really big ones are only 6 or 8. Like those two, there's 2 fish right there, and there's 4 fish right there. They're either bass or bigger crappie. And they're on back in there. They're on back by that boat. I might go around the front and try it. And guys, I came to the front of it. Just trying to find a few more fish. Like I said, I caught a couple off the back. Now, I'm standing in the back of the boat, guys, so I can cast better. This, like I say, this is the light color. This is what I was making a video about this morning. This is the aqua color. It's called Emerald City. It's a bluish green. Now, this is just the coloring with no blue at it. I made a video using the one with blue at it. So you can see through it. I can see the hook going through it. And it's got blue and green and silver flake. But yeah, you can see through it. But you also can see it's working. Now the water is not real clear. I'm on the river end. I got about, there's not quite 2 foot of line out here on my rod. I got it. That's about 2 foot of line. And I could barely see the jig head, the white jig head at 2 foot. That's how clear our water is. So I know a lot of y'all going like, "Our water's too dirty for it." If you can see down 2 foot, it's not too dirty. Because that's about all visibility I have here. Now, I can go down the lake and it get clearer. I can go down the lake a mile and it's gonna clear up a lot. This river end stays a little dirtier and stays cooler. Guys, I'm having a ball at this dock. This bait's working just fine. So I used a medium color one. You might have to go back to the winter's video Wednesday. A live bait color. Here's a smaller one. And I made this in 3 colors. So, like I said, I made this in this color here, which is just the Hi-Lite powder. It's a Hi-Lite liquid. And then I added 1 drop of blue, then I added 2 drops of blue. So I made 3 colors. I fished in 1 drop of blue yesterday, and I done okay with it. And I fished it yesterday evening. Now, like I said, the fishing's better here in the mornings. But so far, and the water's dirty here where I'm at than it was yesterday. But so far, they are just nailing this color. If I messed him. If I can get it back close to them, where they're at, look at that. Got a bite, the messed one, caught one. Every time I've got it under the dock, I've either got a bite or caught one. Like I say, it's not that many here. Y'all hear me say this a lot. I know you're probably going like, what? I showed you a while ago, one but a couple here. I came around the dock, and when I came around, a couple more moved in. So this time of day, the sun's coming up. Y'all notice I got long sleeves on? It was 62 degrees this morning. Our weather's been strange. I don't know where y'all live. It was 97 here Wednesday. Thunderstorm Thursday. Temperature dropped. It was only 82 yesterday. So I power washed yesterday morning with Mason, and then I was working for him. I went to work for him, 16-year-old. He said, "Would you help me?" I said, "Yeah, I'll help you." So then I came out that evening, and it was only in the 80s. But it's supposed to be, I think, higher 80s today, but it got down to 62 this morning. That's why I put this long sleeve shirt on. I won't take it off now, the sun's coming up. The boat ride this morning, you needed a little bit of a long sleeve shirt, you know. But our weather's been like it. We've been getting up in the 90s, and then getting for 2 or 3, 4 days, and getting the front come through, and then it dropped back down to the 80s, what it should be, 82, 84. All right, I'm gonna make a few more casts here, guys, on this bait. Since I'm casting a few here, I'm gonna go on. Look at this one out. Yeah, he's a hog. Oh, you're not that big. He suckered me into the net him. I think I could have boat flipped him. He's he's over 10, I'm sure. I'm catching him out of this boat slip now, guys. Like I said, when I came around the front, I looked under there, I said, because I didn't see but 2 or 3 from the side. And sometimes, even with the live scope, guys, the angle you're looking makes a difference. You know, when I was fishing with Sam, we was checking boat docks. I don't know if y'all remember this or not. And I'm going along, and I went, "No, ain't none on this one, Sam. Ain't none on this one." And then I went, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, there's some." And I came around, almost past the dock, looking back at it. That's a nice fish, guys. I shouldn't have done that. I just told him I was here. On the boat. Here you go. This head, guys, is a 1/48 ounce. I left a collar on it so I'd have the 1/48 ounce true weight. Right? If I cut that little collar off, I wouldn't have that. I got to fix it now. So this bait's tore a little bit on it. See how the hook's coming out crooked? Because he done tore my bait. Guys, I done caught about, I don't know how many I've caught, a bunch on it. Okay, so I'm going to switch baits. That one's still good. I can still catch a few more on it, but it's getting where it's wanting to pull down too easy. Sometimes even when I cast, it doesn't wear a spot in it. But my belief is this collar, especially this, don't have much of a point at all. It ain't helping you none at all. That's why I usually cut them off. This is not one of my jig heads. This is one I bought at Walmart, and I'm just trying to use some of them up. And I put it on because the size of the hook was good, and I like the 1/48 is what I was after. This one acts like he's a hog. Well, he's decent. I'm gonna tell you what, that's what you gotta love about light action rod. He hit me way back in there too. I didn't think I was gonna get him out. He was trying to go back under the dock. He was in the boat slip. Now, he's a nice fish. I keep saying I was going to quit and leave, guys, but as long as I'm catching this size, I think I'm going to hang in here for a couple minutes. That's what we come out here for, don't we? But I'm going to switch from this bait, guys. I think I'm going to go to the Tadpole Junior in this bait. I re-rigged it. I'll show y'all real fast. There you go. So that's a light color. I know y'all can see it through me holding it there in the sun. That's a nice fish. Y'all check out my Facebook page. Sid's been putting on some hogs on it. He caught one over 3. So I went back and cut that collar off, and see that bait stays up just as good. Because all you got is the thickness of the hook going into the bait. Does that make sense to you? And it stays up just as good. Once you bust that nose in that bait, you don't have nothing, do you? I'm telling you. I heard somebody on YouTube going, oh, I use certain these hooks. This one has 2 barbs. This one has 3 barbs. The more lead you have right there, all you're doing is busting that nose up. And they will not stay up as good. Once it pulls down, once you bust it and it pulls down, that's it. It'll fall down when you cast it. All right, guys, there you go. There's no perfect answer on this part right here anyway, okay? But look, I got to pull hard to pull it down. Check them out, guys. This is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to add this color. This is the color I'm playing with. I will be adding some colors in the fall. I'm using a 1/48 ounce because right now, guys, I'm only fishing 14 foot of water. It's 13.5. And the fish are at 6 foot, so about under the dock. They're only 6 foot deep. So when I throw this back there, they're rolling up and getting it. I'm not, as soon as I throw it, I can count to 1, 2, 3. One of them's got it. If it don't, I start reeling it. I don't want it down on the bottom. I want it coming across about 4 foot deep. And they'll roll up and get it because they love to feed up, right? Heavier jig, I'd have to throw it back and start reeling them, right away. 1/48 ounce, I can throw it back there, and like I say, count to about 2 or 3 and start reeling it real slow, and bam, y'all see it's working just fine. If you're fishing around the dock, that's one pointer I'd give you. Don't use no more weight than you have to. If the water's calm like this, and you don't have no wind, go low light as you can go. 1/48 to 1/32 fine. If you got a little wind, you're fishing a deep dock. Yesterday I was fishing docks, I'd be setting in 22 to 24 foot, maybe a couple docks. I was in 30 foot when I was this close to them. And the fish were 8, 10 foot deep under there. I went to 1/16. Plus I had boat traffic, okay? So match your weight to what you're doing. That'll help you catch a few more fish, okay? You're not gonna throw this little 1/48 ounce, guys, on 8, 10 pound test. You're not gonna skip it anyway. This is 4 pound Maxima line. Dave from Oregon sent me this line. He said, I want you to try it, and it works just fine. Casts good, skips good. All right. Appreciate you guys. There's a short for you. It ain't gonna be too short. It's probably gonna be 10, 12 minutes on this new color. I have no name for it. The color I put in is called Emerald City. Came from Dead On Plastics. Like I say, I gave it a blue. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It's a bluish green color. That's why I wanted to try it. I just noticed something, guys. Y'all probably laughed at me. When I put that bait back on just now, I put it back and straightened it up like that. I put it upside down. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Hold on, let me look at it. No, I was right. I thought I had it upside down. It's right. All right. This is the way I had it. I was looking at it. But this bait has ribs on it. Can y'all see those? But yeah, try to keep it straight. I had it like this. I was looking, going like, it's upside down. No, it ain't. It's me. It's the way I'm looking at it. It has ribs on it. Good little bait. Real small ribs. I don't know if y'all can see them in person. It's selling good. It's got a flat tail, so it gives more action. It's selling good. I sent some more out this morning. Everybody's buying them, getting them, or catching fish on them. Again, check out my Facebook page. Had said over 1.5 pounds. He caught like six or 8 crappie this week. That over 1.5 pounds. One was 274, and one was 303, I think, or 304. Check it out. They're on Facebook. I can't remember stuff like that. They're on Facebook. But he caught them all on this. I think he said the ice color. He caught them all on this LC Shad in the ice color. All right. He's fishing a beautiful lake, Grenada. That's right. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Those are short for you. Check it out. Check out Lake Country Baits if you hadn't. Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Appreciate y'all guys. See you next time.